Taxation is like the unsung hero of economic development that provides government with revenue needed to fund public goods and services that get to benefit everyone. Tax helps build and maintain roads, bridges, airports, and seaports that facilitate trade, commerce, and travel. Taxes also fund schools, universities, and other educational institutions that equip citizens with the skills and knowledge they need to succeed. Healthcare, defense, social welfare are not left out of the benefits of taxes. To ensure the continuous flow of revenue for more of the public good, Nigeria's government administers tax at federal, state, and local government levels, each with its specific jurisdiction. From tax on an individual's income to tax on a company's profit and tax on the value added to goods and services. Others are tax deducted at source from income and tax on petroleum profits. This is in addition to tax for funding education, tax on gains from the sales of assets, and stamp duties, which is tax on documents and transactions. Now, what is the level of compliance?
The government will gain more when they tax luxury goods.
If we can see the benefit of that tax, we don't mind paying.
All that small tax that they are collecting from our hand before we loot, we have to pay tax and they have to collect. If they can, government can help us to do that one, to reduce that one for us.
And we must make sure that these taxes are used for development and for the benefit of Nigerian people, not for some people to corner it and be stealing it.
But not just taxation, but linking tax to services, public service delivery.
To achieving the ongoing tax reforms, the Committee on Tax Reforms set up by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is working to enhance revenue collection efficiency and ensure transparent reporting. To this end, 4 executive orders have been signed, and the 5% excise tax on telecommunication services and excise duties escalation on locally manufactured vehicles have been suspended. In addition, the passage of the new tax bills have reached advanced stage.
The laws that we have proposed before the National Assembly are very simple to operate, very simple. You can sit down and determine what is your own tax at all. And if somebody wants to cheat you, you can say, no, I can compute it by myself. These are some of the immense benefits that we have there, apart from the fact that we are also promoting ease of doing business. And that is why we are condensing all the different taxes into very few ones. Currently, according to surveys, we have over 60, 70 different types of taxes across Nigeria. Now, what this law has proposed is to reduce that to less than 10, and which I also believe is going to help to promote businesses. You can move goods and services from one place to another without any hindrance or fear of overtaxation.
So we are trying to increase tax revenue without increasing the tax burden on anyone. The poorest people will find significant reduction in their tax burden. Middle class, a little bit less reduction. Even the upper class and companies, large and small, we see a reduction in their tax burden.
In our strategic roadmap, that will focus more on training, using of technology, and have conducive environment. So when we have this, blocking of leakages comes from having implementable laws. Because why you see people going away with our revenue is because there are lapses in the law. And then the wisdom of Mr. President, we send a bill to National Assembly. Hopefully, the bill will be passed this quarter. So it is our strategy to block all identified loopholes and the use of technology. They should expect better service, like we've said, and we've seen that trajectory from us, that we are service provider. Taxpayer are our customer, so we provide service to them. We collect money from them. So Mr. President's mind, our decision, is to make sure that the taxpayer have conducive environment to do their business, because it is when they are prosperous that we will also have something to do. Don't forget, Mr. President's mantra is that he will not tax poverty, it's only prosperity. We focus on income, not your own investment.
So far, the Federal Inland Revenue Service has set its revenue target for the year 2025 at 25.2 trillion naira, after surpassing 19.4 trillion naira to 21.6 trillion naira in the year 2024. The federal government believes this will determine the implementation plan for the next few months that would enable the delivery of critical infrastructure, social services, and opportunities that will transform the nation's economy. For Dateline 360, Bossade Abel Amosu.